powerful message from Rob. Thank you. It's about living with integrity, ladies and gentlemen. It's about living the way you know deep inside your core is the right thing to do, the right way to live. I'm a yoga instructor, and we have an expression. It's IMSA, which means do no harm. And it's unfortunate, but as human beings, it's very difficult to live by that. I mean, every time you step out on the ground, there's a group of religious folks called the Jains who are afraid to walk outside because they might step on an insect. And yes, if you pull up the beet or the carrot from the ground, you might be disturbing a life form. But when that apple falls from the tree, it's ready to be harvested. You don't have to kill it to eat that apple, or that bunch of grapes, or the banana that falls from the banana tree. We're in harmony with nature. When you become vegetarian, you discover the cycles of life. And the best way to live is in balance. And living in balance means being compassionate and caring about the creatures that share our planet with us. I'm looking at this lovely dog right now. Can you imagine what the world would be like without animals to share our lives with us? They just give us so much joy. They're just unconditionally enthusiastic and loving. All they want to do is say hello and just share this beautiful sunny day. So my name's Laurie. I've been vegetarian now for 20 years. And my health has never been better. My skin cleared up. You stay younger. I look a lot younger than my years. That's one of the best compliments you get as a vegan. You're how old? Really? I'll give you a hint. I'm over 40. I'm not going to tell you my exact age, though. But so many vegetarian and vegan friends and folks that I meet look so much more young. They look a lot younger than their age. It's incredible. And they feel more vital. They feel more energetic. They want to run around the block 4 or 5 or 6 times. They're not sedentary. They don't want to sit home watching the boob tube, watching TV. They want to get out and do things, see people, share their discoveries, share their cuisine. There's so many wonderful things to explore in our world. And when you have the energy and your health, you're ready to be open to that, to new experiences, to learning new things. We learn something new every day. And you should be learning something new every day, because the day you stop learning is the day you're going to be 6 feet under. And one of the things I've learned is that I feel so much healthier, so much better eating a plant-based diet. And the foods I discovered, foods like quinoa, amaranth, which are types of grains. I had never tried kiwi before, or mango, or papaya. There's just a plethora of foods that you can try, that you discover when you make the choice to become vegetarian. It's really interesting. Like, people who are afraid to try tofu say, I could never eat that unless it was fried and I put a lot of soy sauce on it. But watch your meat-eating acquaintances and friends. What do they do with their steak burgers? They're drooping it with ketchup and with barbecue sauce, and they're just covering up the dang thing. You can't even see it anymore if they put all the toppings on it, right? And their French fried potatoes drowned in ketchup, drowned maybe in mustard. What are they doing? They're not even tasting the purity of the foods they're eating. When we eat our fresh vegetables, steamed broccoli, zucchini, quinoa, the food is so flavorful, it's so robust. Yeah, if you want to add some sesame seeds, if you want to add some soy sauce, you can, but you don't have to, because the food is so delicious and so wholesome. Anyway, my name's Laurie. I'm up here today on our Soapbox with an open mic. I'm encouraging anybody to come on down if they'd like and share their comments about why they made the choice to go vegetarian, whether it's environmental, spiritual, health reasons, whatever it is, it's all good. As they say in New Jersey, I'm not a Jersey girl, but they say in New Jersey, it's all good. So if you want to come on down and share your comments, we welcome you. It would be wonderful for you to participate in this Soapbox open mic event today. Do you want to come on down with your dog and say a couple of words? No? Oh, and by the way, dogs can go vegetarian. Dogs are natural foragers. Left in the wild, they would eat berries, whatever grows locally. My dogs love broccoli, they eat melon, they eat bananas. My dogs eat brown rice. They eat tempeh. You know what tempeh is? Tempeh is fermented soy. A fermented soy product, also high in protein, very good for digestion. Tempeh. Some people say it's acquired taste, but once you acquire that taste, you don't want to forget it. It's really good. And you can stir fry it with onions and a little bit of garlic and any vegetables of your choice. That's the other neat thing about being vegetarian. You are only as limited as your creativity. What? Cats can go vegetarian, but you have to add a supplement called taurine to their diet. Cats are natural predators. if left in the wild, they're going to hunt down little mammals. That's what they do. They're little killers. They're going to hunt down mammals and birds. That's what they're going to eat. So I make sure I add taurine, but you can actually get a veggie supplement, which you can get online. It has taurine and other essential nutrients in it for cats. You can just mix it in with their food. But my cats also, they like a lot of vegetarian foods. My cats love spaghetti with tomato sauce. They'll eat it, like they'll pull the string down to their mouth. It's so cute. They like spaghetti. My cats love steamed broccoli. One of my cats jones for melon, for cantaloupe, especially in the summer because it has a high moisture content. He loves it. He'll grab it out of my hand. So cats and dogs do need their plant-based items as well as if the cats eat animal protein. And some people do believe they need to feed their cats animal protein, but they can also have a large portion of their diet as a plant-based diet. But you can, like I said, you can get the taurine online, and you can get the vegan supplement. It's kind of a mix that you add water to, and then you bake the little kibblets like you'd find if you bought the processed cat food. You can make your own little kibblets, and then you give it to the cats, and you know it's healthier because you know the ingredients that you put in it. That was a good question. But dogs, absolutely. Dogs are true omnivores. They will eat anything. But again, you don't want to give them white bread and pizza. And as vegans, we shouldn't be eating subs and pizza either. I mean, some people say, oh, when I became vegetarian, I gained weight because they were not eating a good balanced diet. You know, if you're going to eat pizza and subs every night, you will gain weight. You don't want to eat white bread. You want to eat nice, wholesome, whole grain bread. You want to eat a nice variety of vegetables, all different colors, zucchini, peppers. You know, red pepper has more vitamin C than oranges. Red pepper is so good for you, really. Wonderful antioxidants in that wonderful food. Red pepper, zucchini. Again, you know, you use your imagination. There's just so many wonderful organic plants and vegetables out there, and grains and protein sources. And you'll find once you start preparing these foods, you really will enjoy it. You want to learn as much as you can. And there's also, we have access to so much information now. Just go online and you can find so many different vegan recipes. Just type in vegan recipes, you'll be amazed what will come up. Appetizers, entrees, desserts, just about anything you can find is going to come up when you type in vegan recipes online. Just Google it. Google's the best teacher. You type in a phrase and you get an automatic answer. It's the best. Vegan desserts, boom, you're going to get vegan chocolate cake, vegan apple pie, applesauce, mango papaya, smoothies. You're just going to get so many recipes, you're just going to be overwhelmed. It's great. It's a good thing. So here we are in the Soapbox up here. We have an open mic. Anybody is free to come up and share their views about why they made the choice to go vegetarian or how they feel about this event today, this beautiful March afternoon. The sun is doing that so much. You know, I was also diagnosed with a condition that a lot of women actually have, fibroids, and it was really debilitating. It was really painful. And my doctors also at first didn't know what caused it, and it was very frightening because they always look at the worst case scenario. It's called PYA, protect your ass, liability. They never want to give you false hope. They'd rather give you false unhope. And when I changed my diet, I mean, I was already vegetarian, so it wasn't hard for me to change my diet. I was already vegan. But for a while, I limited it even more to basically steamed vegetables, brown rice, sauerkraut, and miso soup, lots of miso soup. And you know, my conditions subsided. And my doctors were amazed. And they were like, you changed that just by eating differently? That's all you did? Come on, what else did you do? Tell us. I'm like, that's all I did. They were ready to give me all kinds of hormones and antibiotics and all kinds of drugs and pharmaceuticals. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't need that. There are natural ways to heal your body. And listen up, folks. Your body wants to heal. Let me say that again. Your body wants to heal if you let it. And eating a plant-based diet, eating closer, lower on the food chain, heals your body from dis-ease. Dis-ease, when your body is not balanced, when your body is not functioning properly. Eating meat, eating flesh causes disease. It causes heart attacks, cancer, diabetes. Just Just about everybody I know is on a medication for something. Everybody I talk to is like, I have to take my high blood pressure medication. I got to take my diabetes medicine. I take the insulin. I got to do this. I got to take this. Everybody I talk to is on medication for something. Does that seem normal to you?
No.
No, it doesn't, right? We don't have to keep taking medication. We have to develop healthy habits, and that starts with the vegetarian diet. Exercise, sleep, common sense, people. Common sense. In our society today, we don't need to eat meat. We're not cavemen. You know, you hear a lot about this caveman diet. Let me tell you something. You think the cavemen had meat on the table every night for dinner? No, they had meat maybe once a month. They had to go out and go hunting. It was man against beast. It was a fairly fair fight. Today, that's not the case. You walk to the grocery store and you see a whole plethora of unhealthy items that you can put into your body. Our body is our temple. We have to nourish our bodies with proper nutrition. That means plant-based items, legumes, beans, seeds, plenty of wonderfully nutritional foods that we can eat without eating meat. You must go. They have the most luscious vegan desserts, and they're so popular they just opened another restaurant downtown, and the address here, take out your pens and papers, folks. Peace Food Cafe, 41 East 11th Street at University. Okay? Peace Food Cafe, 41 East 11th Street at University. If you have not experienced their cuisine, you must go. It's wonderful, nourishing, delicious, well-presented, palatable food. Okay? Peace Food. That's what we want, Peace Food. Peace Food. Let's hear it for Peace Food. Peace Food. Thank you, Mother Nature. Don't mess with Mother Nature. Mother Nature wants you to take care of the animals that share our planet, not hurt or kill them. We are their guardians. It is our responsibility to treat them with respect and justice and compassion. Okay? We have the first prize winner here, Know Your Cuts of Meat. You know, last year I saw a great costume. I am not a chicken nugget. Where'd they get that from? Nugget. I'm not a chicken nugget. How about spare ribs? Do pigs really have spare ribs? Do we have spare ribs? That's like the most ridiculous phrase. Spare ribs? Pigs don't have spare ribs. Were they born with those ribs because they need them? Like we have our ribs because we need them. Their body parts should remain intact. They're not ours to exploit. Some humans seem to think that everything on this planet was put there for us to take, to consume, to exploit. They're ours to share. Thank you, Mother Nature. Not to exploit. All right, so I'm Laurie, and I'm really happy to be here today on this beautiful March afternoon. The sun is out. It's pleasant, a little chilly, but not too bad. We've got a nice group of people out here today. I'm surprised this whole park is not filled with like-minded people. If they knew what we knew, they'd be here today, right? If they knew what we knew, if they discovered what we've discovered, if they were willing to explore the wonderful vegetarian cuisine, they'd be here today. We've got lots of literature, great vegan treats, so give yourself walk around, talk to like-minded people, give yourself a great experience here today. At the Veggie Pride Parade 2013, we have an open mic and a soapbox. Anyone's welcome to come up here and share their views, why they are going vegan, why they're here today, why they've made the compassionate choice for a vegan lifestyle to eating a more plant-based diet. And let me tell you something, everybody thinks it's so hard to approach a vegan lifestyle. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's fun. You meet great people. You go to wonderful potlucks and restaurants. It's fun. You discover foods you never knew about before. I had never tried quinoa, mango, or papaya, smoothies, all different types of legumes and vegetables, which I've learned to make from scratch, lentils, kidney beans. And what's the question you always get when you're vegetarian?
Protein.
Where do you get your protein from? Newsflash, there are so many sources of protein. It's only as limited as your imagination. You can get protein from garbanzo beans, from one of my favorite types of seeds, pinoli nuts, pine nuts. Have you ever made a pesto sauce with pine nuts? Out of this world. Pine nuts have a sweet flavor. They're so satisfying. After you have a pesto with fusilli, those are the little squiggly macaronis, fusilli, with the pesto sauce and pine nuts, you will feel so satisfied. You will feel so good. Thank you so much. That was certainly a very passionate discourse. And a lot of us get really angry like that, and they're like, why does this have to continue? This is so wrong. You know, you see the images. You've seen the farm sanctuary videos. You've seen forks over knives. And you say, how can this continue? Why can people continue to eat this way? Inflicting such cruelty on innocent beings, beings that we share our planet with. It makes us all sometimes feel like giving up, but you can't give up. That's when you have to be even stronger. You have to stick to your convictions. You have to talk to people. You have to educate people. You have to share your vegetarian cuisine. Make it attractive. Make it interesting. Make it delicious. So that people say to you, how do you do this? How do you prepare this wonderful dish? I didn't know it could be done. It's our job, because we know, because we've educated ourselves, it's our job to educate others so that they see that the choice for a vegetarian lifestyle can be theirs as well. So thank you all that came out here today. It's really good to see so many like-minded people, see your smiles and your positive energy. We need to be with each other. We need to share. It's what sustains us. It's what keeps us going. When you feel like giving up, get with some other vegan like-minded colleagues and friends. It will sustain you. It will keep you going, because this is an uphill battle. And we're going to continue. We're not going to give up. Okay? We need to tell others we're not going to give up. Okay? We've made our choice. We know we feel better. And we want to share a healthy lifestyle with others. Okay, so I'm Laurie. I'm up here today. It's an open mic on the Soapbox. You're welcome to come up and share your views, share your opinions, your comments while you're here today. Maybe you want to share a wonderful, delectable recipe with us. Maybe you want to tell us what caused you to make the turn to a vegetarian lifestyle. Whatever it is, come on down and share with us. And this is going to be continuing today till 5.